All right, Tube Talk, whatnot. This is Mike. This is not Fishy Room, which is all gonna get moved. If you had all seen my 3D channel for printing I started, I also made a little video for there showing, because my 3D printing room is moving into here, and this place, and that's down the humidity. Temperature's perfect. I got the temp in here pretty nice, where everything's running 76, 78. Not unhappy with any of that. But that humidity is killing me because I sleep in here. So I'm redoing my bed, moving everything out. All my little fishies are getting new stuff. I finally got some of these tanks cleared up too because it's been a while, some work doing. I got to get rid of the massive amounts of duckweed, but got some Cory babies in there. They just ate some baby brine shrimp a minute ago, so you might see some big orange baby bellies. Got some balloon mollies in the tank with them. And some of my babies from my grow out are in here. Because unfortunately I had too many in there and they kind of keeled over a week or so ago and pulled them all out, and now it's become a new green water source. Funny is that one, right? But yeah, my white's doing good. There's just too much duckweed in my life right now, as you can see. So I think I'm going to unduckweed the entire house and all the tanks because they are all way too full of duckweed. I will leave my outside ponds for duckweed, and that is it. I think a lot of people had it right with say no to duckweed because it is a crack plant. I love the way it looks and the whole ambiance it gives and all that, but honestly it puts too much protein on top. It stops a lot of stuff. It's nice if you have the time to control it. With as many tanks as I have, I don't have the time to control it. As you can see, I have containers of just dried duckweed, which I am going to turn into food, mind you. This will be dried out the rest of the way outside, and I will crumble it all up. See, that's all still fresh from yesterday. I will crumble it all up and make it all into food for the fish. I see people do that, and it seems to work. So with as much as I grow, yeah, definitely going to do that. I will at some point also get some goldfish to go in a pond, and that would probably be their huge good food source. But got some tanks that aren't doing the greatest. Like everything in them is doing good, but I did too much of a water change on a lot of them, so they're all really milky right now, as you can see. And but yeah, I got a couple tanks down. That one's had some planaria in it, so I killed it, not messing with any of the shrimp. They died off because I wasn't going to mess around with any of them. When the planaria strikes, I just did the whole thing gone. It's the first time I've ever seen planaria, and I don't ever want to see it again. So sometimes I look in here and think I see planaria and then realize, no, they're just baby shrimp everywhere. Yeah, my orange shrimp population has exploded. It's doing absolutely great, but as you can see, these millions of little Gamaris, and I mean millions of little Gamaris, which make great food for bigger fish, destroyed my plants. So I got to redo this tank, move all the oranges to a new tank, and pull all the Gamaris. I'm probably just going to dump the Gamaris into one of my feeding tanks with green water or something, and because, you know, I still do like to feed them out of a feed them out to my bigger fish, which this is kind of getting the same. As you can see, there's a lot of Gamaris in here. The shrimp are doing great. There's a lot of baby shrimp. They're not like eating them, but the tank's getting out of control because it is just a shrimp tank. So, and even my snails, or one or two of my snails have died that were in here, but you can see all the protein on the top. So I turned this one up, took off a lot, but I mean, it's just too much duckweed. So got a lot of work to do. Got a bunch of babies of everything everywhere. I guess we'll go look at him. So I did successfully breed my zebras. You can see there's one baby there, and then there's another tiny baby there. So I bred them one more time because that's all I got out of them, and I'm doing a whole lot better. That probably has about 50 or 60. You can't see them too well because I got to clean that out, but I'll show you the other one that has them in it. So yeah, doing pretty well on the breeding of them. I think there's a good, well, shoot, 50 or 60. As you can see, some of them are growing way faster than the others. They were all from one batch of eggs I got, but they're doing real well. They get baby brine and the magic small nano feed. The babies, as you can see, are mostly in there. Big ones are always fighting, so they're all males. Got some females in the smaller ones. They all just want food. They all know what it means when I'm here. They all just are like, yeah, yeah, food, food. Doesn't even matter what I drop. I can put my finger in there and they're like, yeah, get it. Anyway, plants are going great in this one. All the tanks are going low because I'm moving everything. So they're looking good. Some of these males, dragons and stuff, and Dumbos are looking really nice. I'm sure I got plenty of pregnant females. Got some egg sacs from the black mysteries. So got a lot of work to do. But since this whole room's moving, I am moving it into this room, laundry time. And it'll cover this wall, that wall, and depending on if I open up into the other room, if I don't, it'll be this corner wall of two things, because this is all this needs opened. So I'll probably have that much of a corner unit as well as that, you know, 7-8 foot and that 10 or 12 foot, which is already bigger than I had in the other room together. Refrigerator and stuff may stay, but we'll see. I can even use this wall right here next to this. I'm a little wary of stuff on that. But there's my 55 that still got to set up. There's my 40 I got to set up. And get this place rocking. I got a lot of work to do, but I'm excited because I got the other room actually cleaned out. So I am hoping, I got to talk to a family member of mine to make sure they're okay in agreement that I could take that down. Barn dominium, as I said. Big barn dominium, flash, so no one sees what I own. And put it in here. So that room goes into this room technically, which has my water source, which is where I get my RO and my drain. And use all this room as well. Close this back up, because that's just the room that goes to outside. Use that wall, all of that wall. Close that door off, use that wall, and open that door to the other room. Which, you know me, I'll probably use this little corner unit right here, even if it's just a pond. That'll end up being, you know, my clean station. I'll put some Scatuses up. I'll change the water knobs on this. I got some nice like kitchen style big ones that hook up and over. That way I have room to do everything. My brine shrimp hatchery and everything can go in here. Like I said, change those so I can put the water and stuff on those. And if it doesn't interfere with this door, because I need this door to stay open in case anything's ever needed in there, I'll put one as here as well, a small one or something. So the availability for me to like triple my aquarium room is there. I could triple the size of this aquarium room, possibly. Easily. So that's my goal. That's what I'm up to. That's what I'm doing. As you can tell, I love my fishing too. I have fishing poles and stuff everywhere in the outside and stuff. But yeah, get the 55 finally going. Get the 40 going. Get this room set up for aquarium. Hopefully open the other room. Set that up for aquarium. And this is just the laundry bathroom. As you can see, my shower bathroom's through that door. So yeah, I'm really excited. If all that goes well, I'll put a shelf here with a aquarium. I'll put some aquariums there. I don't really care. I'll put aquariums everywhere. I just got to be real careful about fluids. So thanks for watching. I'll keep stuff up, some stuff updated. Breeding stuff everywhere. I'm going to look into a breeders award program locally and see if I can get into that, because I'm having a lot of fun doing it. You just have to watch out if anybody gets into breeding or is enjoying it. Make sure you have somewhere for your stuff to go, or for somewhere, meaning someone or a tank store or something to get rid of your stuff, or have enough tanks to divide it. Because example, mystery snails, I didn't think there was that much in my clutch, because my clutch looked like it only had like 30 or so. By the time I was done, there's like 30 in that tank, 25 or 30 in this tank, and 25 or 30 in this tank. So, which is too much for these tanks. So they're all going to move out. Matter of fact, these blue, let's see here, these guys are beautiful, but this tank's kind of gross right now too. These blue, Ocean Blue Dream, or Ocean Blues, in here with my original golds. This is where the original golds came out of. And yeah, I think they're all going to go on my 40. I think all the golds, I'm going to take out of most of them in there, in here, and in here, and they're all going to go on the 40 for now with these blues. And that's all that's going to be in there until I get all the other tanks set up and start moving these golds between tanks. I won't be breeding anymore besides the blacks that I have over there, unless my blues have babies for some reason, or my lavenders in here have babies for some reason. I have plenty of babies of golds to sell, get rid of, give away. Have about 100, so any more of their little egg sacs they pop up, I will be taking and get rid of. But yeah, very excited. Stuff's happening. I'll be able to expand some more on my fish room as well, and my 3D printing room. I need to get all my tanks as clear as, you know, that side over there. Those 5 big tanks. It is easier, like they said, to keep the bigger tanks clean, man, because good example is mine over here. The bottom ones are okay because there's only a couple mamas in there, and that doesn't have anything. Those are these two that are the cleanest. The in ones were both my quarantines for my reticulated hill streams, which you can see all over the glass. One there, probably on the sides. There's only 4 of them, but they're very active in the tank, as well as my cherry barbs, which just hid from me behind there. Let's see if they think something's coming out. They'll come out. Watch. If they think there's food coming, they'll come out. They're like, oh, wait, he dropped food? Where'd you drop the food? Appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching. I'll try and keep you up on what's going on. Put more videos out. I do have other videos I put out in a collage, like with my 3D printing that I have made but have not put out, showing my progress and what I'm doing and my breeding and all that kind of such. So thanks for watching and stay tuned.